Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We have an update on the fatal DUI case involving ex-Raiders player Henry Ruggs, including a missed breathalyzer test and a subpoena request to Clark County Fire. Review-Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more. Renee?
Jen, his lawyers appeared on his behalf earlier this morning. Justice of the Peace Susan Baughn said he missed a breathalyzer test, which is required in his condition of release. But Ruggs' defense attorney David Chesnoff said that Ruggs self-took the test after the missed one. Ruggs' lawyers are also alleging that Clark County firefighters were too slow in putting out the fire in Tina Tintor's car that killed her and her dog Max. They've also asked the court for permission to subpoena all fire department communications related to the crash. In court papers, Ruggs' lawyers say they have a witness who alleges that firefighters did not attempt to put out the fire for about 20 minutes, and by that time, the entire vehicle was engulfed in flames. Prosecutors say those requested documents will be provided.
Well, the minutes will reflect that the defense counsel can issue their own subpoenas, and if they're not complied with, then we will readdress it for the court to take a position on that.
A spokesperson for Clark County says there were no delays in their response. Jen?
And breaking today, Las Vegas Metro Police are investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting connected to a bank robbery. They're reporting the shooting happened near Tenaya and Cheyenne Avenue. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has the latest.
Police just killed this man right here, y'all.
Video given to the Review-Journal shows mere moments after a fatal officer-involved shooting near Tenaya and Cheyenne.
At that time, the suspect exited the vehicle and produced a handgun. Officers drew their weapons, fired at the suspect, striking him.
The suspect was stopped by police in suspicion of committing or attempting multiple robberies. Although the address of the bank that was involved was not given by police, a report of a robbery earlier in the day included Mountain America Credit Union just 2 miles from where officers pulled the suspect over.
There was a bank robbery, and we do have units there investigating it, and it is connected to this particular event.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. A new home and a new face for the World Series of Poker.
Let's shuffle up and deal.
Officials confirm next year's tournament will be held at its traditional summer slot, but at a new location at Bally's in Paris, Las Vegas. And actor Vince Vaughn will be the master of ceremonies.
We've seen people from all over the world. We've been back together again. We've had multi-thousand player fields. It's been a spectacle, to say the least. All the greatest players in the world have been here. We had an unbelievable main event with 6,650 entries, and it's a great feeling.
The World Series of Poker has been held at the Rio since 2005. In weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. We're looking at a chilly night with temps already dipping into the 50s. We'll go down further into the 40s overnight. On to your Thursday, another partly cloudy day with highs in the 70s and lows in the upper 40s. On Friday and Saturday, expect to see similar conditions. By Sunday, the skies should clear up before we start seeing, for the first time in a while, highs in the 60s. Starting Monday. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Good news for the tourism industry. United Airlines is adding 44 new flights to Vegas in January. That's reportedly in anticipation of the surge in demand for CES, the Consumer Electronics Trade Show at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Plus, good news for Allegiant Stadium in regards to its next bond payment. Clark County says it won't need to dip into a reserve account to make its next payment, thanks to a sharp rebound in tourism, which led to an increase in hotel room tax revenue.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Raiders are once again looking at a post-bye week skid after losing to the Giants and the Chiefs. Quarterback Derek Carr believes this year's group is different from those of the past. Their playoff hopes are still very much alive, and they'll avoid another second-half collapse.
these guys are different. You know, why do I think that we can finish better? I show up in the morning and guys are in there. Guys are showing up. We're walking at the same time. They're on fire, ready to go. Let's fix it. But the thing that separates this team, I think, is we did it twice in a row. And when we came in this week, everybody's like, nope, let's go.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. 3 NFL division races are regarded as all but locked up at Circa Sports. The Tennessee Titans are minus 6,000 favorites in the AFC South. The Dallas Cowboys are minus 3,000 to win the NFC East. And the Green Bay Packers are minus 2,200 to win the NFC North. The Kansas City Chiefs are minus 140 to win the AFC West, with the Los Angeles Chargers at plus 185. The Raiders at plus 1035 and the Denver Broncos at 18-1.
In Health, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. A new report says Nevada is near the bottom when it comes to lung cancer screening. The American Lung Association says the screening rate for people at high risk was 1.5%. Nevada ranked 49th among 50 states in D.C. Only California and Wyoming had lower screening rates. Also in Health, Moderna is requesting emergency authorization to expand the number of people eligible for COVID booster shots. The company is seeking emergency authorization from the FDA for eligibility for all adults. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This place we're about to introduce you to is an icy wonderland in more ways than one. Here is the -5 ice bar at the Grand Canal Shops at the Venetian. As you can see, it's now decked out for the holidays. The Review Journal is owned by the family of Dr. Miriam Adelson, majority shareholder of Las Vegas Sands, which operates the Venetian. And for those of you who don't want to roast their own turkey on Thanksgiving, a slew of restaurants in Vegas are happy to do it for you. Here's a very long list of restaurants where you can pick up your Thanksgiving feast, including turkey, stuffing, and other traditional fixings. From Hash House A-Go-Go in Summerlin to YARDBIRD Southern Table on the Strip and Lucille's Smokehouse Barbecue in Henderson. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.